Ladies and gentlemen, now tuned in to the Real MarkB show. I got a very special guest in the building. Actress Bunny Lou. What's up? Talk to us.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Bunny Lou, and I'm on the MarkB show.
Yeah, that's right, man. Y'all heard what she said, man. Y'all probably already saw it in the big screens already, man. So Miss Bunny Lou, talk to us about the movies, man. What's going on with you?
Shout out to Villain TV. That's the guy that gave me my first opportunity to be in a movie. The first movie I was in was Homicide Watch 2. You can get it on Amazon Prime, and you can get it through me if you DM for purchase. The second movie I was in was Diamond Eye Thought Process 2. You can get it on YouTube. We're over 1 million views right now, and just check it out. That's where I got my first movie credit from.
Okay.
And I also been on CMT's Nashville as an extra. TV One just came out, episode 5, season 6. It's for my man. I was Anita's friend. I've been in like 4 stage plays, and I do some modeling and hosting as well.
Okay, then. So you just working.
I'm trying.
So you like Kevin Hart's daughter.
He is a Cancer, so we might have a connection.
Y'all never stop working, man. That's what's up, man. So I know I get my copy for free though. You know what I'm saying? I'm
gonna charge you like a discount,
Oh, okay. So talk to me about Homicide Watch. What exactly is that about?
Homicide Watch 2 is really actually good if you haven't went to go see it. Pretty much it's about this guy. I'm dating a drug dealer, and I'm cheating on him with the plug. And they both paying the police to stay out of jail. The police gets greedy, and I end up killing him in the end. So I'm like a main character.
You killing the ops.
Yes, you see a little booty and stuff, in that movie.
Okay. I seen the little clips then. Okay, then.
Okay,
so you do the modeling on the side. How does that work? So you do, you doing it with the same people or?
I work with Long Live Superman. Shout out to him on Instagram. I work with I can't talk about 2 of my photo shoots because I signed a contract, so you gotta wait till they come out. And I'm just starting trying to get into the modeling, but you'll just see it on my page, But okay. I'm just coming out with it.
So modeling. Now I gotta go ahead and jump into you and ask this question with the modeling and acting.
Okay.
Your butt. So is it? I mean, and I'm be honest. Do you get the roles and do you get the calls because of your body?
I'm gonna say this. I do think that sex sells, and I do think that I'm sexy, and even if I do get the role because of how I look, I mean, I'm still talented. That's why I really pretty much get it. So I'm gonna say half and half. Right. You gotta have a look, but the talent too as well.
Yeah, you gotta put the work in behind it. That's
most definitely. But I mean, hey, if my booty give me a position, I'll let my brain do the work, later.
Okay, then which one you enjoy more, doing the acting or the modeling?
I like acting. It's good being on stage and being different people, expressing how you feel and stuff. It's dope.
So what is some of your work actors that you do to kind of necessarily remember your lines and, stay in character even when you offset? Okay,
well, I went to Nashville acting studio for maybe 6 months. And pretty much I may study my lines, look in the mirror, see how I look. If I'm doing a stage play or anything like that, I'll link up with the person that I'm acting with, and we'll go over the lines over and over again. So just different things like that. Okay then.
So Diamond Eye Thought, whatever the title is, what is it?
It's Diamond Eye Thought Process 2.
That sounds really, really very long of a title. What exactly is that movie about?
It's pretty much about this guy who just got out of jail. And make a long story short, he's a hoe. And he's trying to change his life around. And the character I play, I'm just one of his old friends that, encourage him to be a boss nigga, You ain't got shit now, you fucked up, you a thought. So what you gonna do?
Oh, so he the thought.
Yeah.
I thought it was a pimp movie. He got a bunch of thoughts around him.
He the thought.
Oh, okay. So you play the supporting friend.
Most definitely.
So I
just got my shit going on in the movie. I'm bossed up. I got my own house, my own car. I got a good career. And I'm just telling my friend, get your shit together.
Okay. Help these thoughts out here. So that's we need to take notes. We can help the thoughts out here. Okay, then that's cool.
Ain't nothing wrong with a thought here and there,
So you have a very large fan base with the Instagram people. How close are you to your fans on social media? And then how much do you hide from them so they can go watch on the big screen?
Pretty much anything that I have come out as far as modeling, acting, hosting, I promote it. And I consider my fans like family, because without them, I mean, I wouldn't be anything. Yeah. And I do hustle on the side. I do online videos. I'm saving up my money because I'm starting my own business this year. Shout out to Tay Zilla Super Bad. We get our own hairline coming out. and it's gonna be good. So I'm just saving up my money, hustling. I want to get into real estate soon. And I do online dancing, so I think me and my fans are pretty close. They pay for my videos. So shout out to my fans. Without you, I wouldn't be anything.
So they got the beauty and the brains. Okay, then you putting the work in. Workhorse.
Yes.
And you trying to stay up. I see you. Okay, man.
Right.
Now with the fans though, although they see you just on the pictures, they see you on the screen. And some of them have different perspectives of you just based off what they can see.
Yeah.
So do you get any type of outrageous responses or DMs?
I mean, what girl that, you know, has sex appeal doesn't get any DMs? Like, I have crazy ass DMs sometimes where guys are showing their penises, telling me they want to jack off to me. Then I got some guys that praise me, say I'm a queen. You know, just different type of shit. I may have girls even saying they want to eat my pussy, just crazy shit. But I mean, hey, it comes with that lifestyle. So all I can do is just either decline or say thank you. That's the proper etiquette, right?
I mean, I don't know. I don't get the DMs. I'm sorry. You got the butt, you know, and everything going on. So
I do. Yeah.
But does it sometimes get frustrating that people look at you like that and they don't really know who you are first? You know what I'm saying? So
at first, when I was younger, it used to bother me, you know. But as I got older, I just realized, hey, you know, sometimes you got to use what you got to get what you want and prove everybody wrong. So I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. Okay. And then, like, if I'm out, like, in public, like, on some real shit, even though I'm thick, I'm not, like, craving for attention. I'm, like, super quiet. I'm really reserved. So you would have to be really getting at me to be, you know, getting my attention.
How long have you had your butt?
Forever. You would have to talk to my mom and dad about that, because they fucked each other, and this what came out.
I'm puzzled. So, you know, elementary school, you developed kind of quickly. I
was thick, like, all my life. 11 years old, I had an ass. Like, I grew my boobs when I was 21. They grew. I used to date this guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but I like always had an ass and like a small waist. But he was like, you know, we need to get your titties to grow. You can't have no flat chest. I was like an A cup, like flat, just nipple. So so he started sucking on them and they grew. And hey, that's what happened. Like no lie, no cap.
You grew your titties.
Yeah, by getting them sucked on. Yeah.
Then it's interesting.
Yeah, so hey, he's good for something.
Wow. I don't think he's going to be very likable if that comment. So any kids, you know? No,
but I do want some, but I'm really focused on my career. I feel like kids will come whenever God, you know, sends them my way.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you then?
I am 29. I'm a Cancer, zodiac sign. I will be 30 on July 8th.
Okay, then shout out to all the other even though I'm not saying they the best, you know, I understand what you're saying though. Yeah, I'm all with it.
Cancers are the best. We really are.
Yeah, alright.
We good. We the best. We sensitive and we also tough and you know, we lovable. Most definitely.
Okay then. So are you open minded to working with other models and
Of course, I'm all about the networking. I'm all about black empowerment. You know what? Let's just not even bring up the race. Whoever wants to work and get money and, you know, elevate in life, I want to work with you. I'm working with you, right?
That's right.
All right. You know, we got to support each other and realize that it's bigger than us. And if we want people to respect us and, you know, respect the grind and network and become millionaires, because it's touchable, you know. Right. People see people on TV and feel like, man, you know, how can I get there? But if you really work hard, you know, from the bottom up out the mud, however you get it, you know, it can happen. So if you got somebody doing something, support them while they, you know, in their growing phase. Don't wait till they get big and be like, oh, I remember you, because it's not genuine. You know, so I like energy. I'm all about the positive vibes. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you, and, you know, we gonna work it out.
Okay then. So as a thicker African American woman, you know, not to put the race in it, but do you feel like you have to show people, look, we do have brains and we do got a mind to work and grow and not just show the world our butt, you know, and trying to just...
Well, if you want to touch on the race, I mean, come on now, you know, we come from a crazy background, from slavery and all that shit. But I do feel like we have to work harder. But at the same time, sometimes when you hold yourself accountable for the things that you do, I feel like, you know, I know what comes with the things I do. Like if I dance online, show my shape, it's almost like people will look at you on like social media and think that's really you, but it could just be for entertainment, you know. Right. Like I'm gaining followers doing what I do, but I'm also gravitating you towards me. So when I really get you locked in, I can talk about the important things, you know, the things I really want to do and what I'm really focused on. So I feel like as an African American woman, It's in between, you know. I feel like we have to work hard, but I mean, who doesn't though?
Yeah.
You know.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you use your platform now, but really, you, like you said, you want to get into real estate. You want to do that. So people don't necessarily know that foundational background that you really trying to build.
Right.
They just see, oh, she naked, she on modeling, she acting, and
Just
always sees
like
a butt.
Cardi B, she strips. You know, she used to strip. Now she's an actual artist, and she's like a model. She's a mom. She's a wife. So I mean, sometimes you gotta look at it like this. It may not be what you want. You can sacrifice, and then, you know, upgrade yourself. Right. I look at her story as, you know, pretty inspirational, and other people too. Like, even with the rappers from my hometown, Moneybagg Yo, Black Youngster, Yo Gotti, you know, and etc. You know, they always talk about in their songs, oh, I was selling dope, doing this, and look how they turned their life around and took music and really got a way out, and it's legit money.
Right.
So you can't knock the hustle. And of course, for me, I feel like, who doesn't want legit paper? You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's
hey, sometimes you gotta do what you don't want to do to get to where you want to be. So that's where I'm at with it.
Okay, so what necessarily do you throw all of your energy into? Is it, are you having acting things coming up, or you just modeling, gigging?
Right now, I'm really focused on hosting. That's my biggest thing. I got a gig coming up on 4/20 for all my smokers. Make sure you come to Nashville, Tennessee to Jazzy Sensations. If you smoke, come link up with me. I got a booth. We're going to have all the gas you need, you know, party favors, everything that you want. We're going to turn up. So come party with me. But hosting is my main thing. Of course, I'm always looking for acting gigs. Being an actress, like, people think it's easy, but if you ain't got no gigs, you know, you don't make no money. So you gotta, like, have extra income. And they say if you want to be a millionaire, you gotta have multiple incomes. So my goal is to have acting as my primary income, and then take everything I was talking about with my real estate, the hair line collection, and let me mention, I'm sorry, my nonprofit organization, Loyalty Sisters. I haven't talked about that, but I want to focus more on that too as well. So I'm trying to take everything as far as with the entertainment business, build up all my money, and then put my energy into that stuff. Okay, then we'll talk to us more about this organization. Well, Loyalty Sisters nonprofit organization came about because I grew up as an only child. And then again, shout out to Tayzilla. She's like my sister without blood. And her family definitely taught me the values of what a real family is. And, you know, me and her like this, you know. And, of course, I have other female friends, you know, that I'm close with. And I feel like as a female, sometimes we're like nervous to talk to our parents about stuff, and we just want to feel love. So I came up with Loyalty Sisters nonprofit to just let young girls know that you can respect yourself and do what you need to do to, you know, be where you want to be in your career. And I talk about practicing safe sex if you're gonna have it, because the reality is, you know, we can't hide the world from, you know, our children, but at least be honest with them. But I say wait till you married, you know, for sex. But if you are, be safe. We talk about careers. I got a homegirl that's working with me with it, and her name is Anno, and her sister. And she's working with the accounting situation where we can talk about helping girls save more. And just, I want to be able to go to high schools and just talk to young girls and give them like care packs, just have like barbecues every weekend, all that type of stuff. So just be looking out for that. Okay then, okay. So where necessarily are you from? And, you know, how did you grow up, you know, mom and dad or? I'm from Memphis, and I grew up in this community called Orange Mound. The Mound! Shout out to the Mound. The Mound in the house. And my mom, I didn't really meet her until I was 11, you know, but now why is that? Because she abused me when I was a baby, and I guess my father pretty much, you know, wanted to take me in. So my grandma raised me, his mom. So I met her when I was 11, and we got a relationship, but we're not close, but we're working on it. And my father, he's always been in my life. Shout out to him, even though he gets on my nerves. We pretty close too. So my grandma, she raised me. That's like my best friend. And if I had to pick out of everybody, my grandfather, that was like the person I consider I love the most. He's passed away. He died December 1st, 1999, and we were really close. He definitely taught me that I was a queen at a young age, and I don't have to put up with any disrespect, and just let me know my worth. So I think that's what I want to try to install in young girls. You know, all bullshit aside, like just know your worth, pretty much. Yeah. Okay then, okay. Well, as a dad that's been in your life, how does he feel necessarily about his baby girl, all on the camera, using her butt? You know, how does he talk to you sometimes about, you know, your future and what it is you gonna do? He's old school, so I don't even think he's even on Instagram or social media. So pretty much whatever I tell him is what it is. And I've vocalize, hey, I'm an actress, I've been in certain things. He actually has a DVD of my first movie and stuff. But you know, they old school, so if I just would have graduated, well, I did graduate, but they was like, if you just graduate high school and get you a job, I'll be happy. But I just felt like my energy in my life was bigger than that, so that's why I'm going so hard.
Okay then. Yeah. Well, at least your dad.
So he don't know. So you know, he just
But most dads don't necessarily be in young girls' lives. So when you talk about the organization and letting these girls know, they coming from broken homes. You know what I'm saying? Most of them don't have a dad.
Right.
They find love in the streets. So what's your advice to them?
Pretty much just me being almost 30. Shout out to my age, 3-0, big O. I'm leaving my 20s in the past. What I can tell young girls is that there's nothing new up under the sun. If you got, you know, somebody older than you trying to tell you something, listen to them. And just know that everything doesn't have to be about a guy. You know, you can, I know everybody wants that ideal love, you know, relationship and stuff, but pretty much or whatever, I feel like you can wait on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, get to know somebody, and the streets definitely don't have a love for anybody. But sometimes, you know, you can get caught up in there and, you know, into that type of lifestyle. But definitely just let young girls know you can just wait, be patient, live your life, go to school, work, whatever you know want to do. Just focus on that, and the love and everything else will come, you know.
That's right.
And just know that even if you don't have like a family, like I didn't grow up with my mom, doesn't mean that I didn't have a mother figure. Sometimes it could be right in our faces and we just be so blind by it. So just pay attention, keep a close to God. You know, we haven't talked about that, but definitely put God first in everything. If you don't know about God, pray, you know what I'm saying, get to know him, because that's going to be the only person that you can depend on at the end of the day.
Right.
For sure.
That's right. So you know, we in the era now where everything is about a relationship goal, having the perfect body,
right,
sex and drugs. So you know, it is difficult coming from a broken home. So with these girls, you know, they see you, oh, she got the butt and she got the attention, and that's necessarily what they want. They don't necessarily want respect and love and these families that, you know, we hope for one day. They want you. They want your image.
Yeah.
So how do you maneuver around it? How do you let them know, look, this is just what I do. This is who I am, you know.
I feel like a part of it, you know, of course you want to look sexy. I mean, I can't necessarily say, hey, don't look like me, or don't want to, you know, have your body a certain way, but just let them know that's not all what it's about. Because some females feel like, hey, if, you know, I can get my body a certain way, I can do everything. And in some cases, that may be the case. It may work for them, but I don't think that's necessarily what it is. If you do work hard, put your mind to something and use your mind, you'll come out better. You know, you'll feel better, but you can definitely still look good, because I want to look good, you know. I want to slim down, actually. But I also, you know, in the process, always going to use my mind. You know, my mental is the most important thing. So, yeah, just go from there. Okay
then. So, talk to me about growing up. You know, you coming out of high school. What was your next step? Was it straight into the acting, or?
Funny thing, when I first got out of high school, I enrolled in hair school to be a cosmetologist. That didn't work out because I was in this crazy ass relationship, and I got me a job. It was like I thought I wanted to be, you know, do hair, but for some reason it just didn't work out. So I my best friend, again, Tazella Superbad, we talked about how we would be on TV, do shows and shit, and it was just like, I just let love and this crazy ass relationship get the best of me. So I had to do a whole 360, and I got super focused. I didn't start taking acting or just me being like a big superstar serious until Villain TV. Again, shout out to him, gave my first, you know, movie position or whatever. He basically was hitting me up on Instagram in my DMs, and I just wasn't like trying to get back at him. He was like, I want to get you in this movie. I think you got some talent, you got potential. And I finally said, you know what, fuck it, I'm finna go and do it. What else do I have to lose at this point? And I really want to do it. So I didn't take it serious about 2014, I think, when the movie came out. So around that time. So I just started, but it's been a few years though. So yeah. When I was 18, I was in a whole other fucking place. You think, see, listen, I can say this. When you're young, you think you know every fucking thing, but you have no fucking clue. True that. You know, so I just say, pace your fucking self. Yes.
So I heard you did some time up in Nashville. You went up to Nashville. So was that like a big career change up there for you, or?
My dad called me one day when I was in Memphis. And he was just like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing, just working. And he was like, you should come up to Nashville. It's a different opportunities up there. and I was living with my cousin at the time, and pretty much we were just talking, and she was like, you know what, you should just go. You ain't got no kids. You know, you're not really doing it up here like you really want to with your career. Like, it hasn't took off yet, so why not just go up there? So I packed up my shit, and like the weekend I left. I didn't tell anybody. I just went and I just took off. And I'm happy I did that. So I've been there for years, but I really want to relocate to Atlanta, maybe Hollywood, somewhere where acting is, you know, bigger, you know, like hosting and all that shit. But Nashville was a good change for me. You know, I got to meet different people. I got my CMT gigs, my acting gigs. So it definitely was a change from my city, but it's nothing like home.
Right. So that what brought you back to Memphis, you know, from Nashville. Like, man, look, gotta go back home. That's just where it's at. That's what it is. So, do you plan on doing stuff here with Memphis, or just?
Yeah, I do want to work with, you know, some people that got a lot of stuff going on, but I guess they'll reach out to me, or, you know, we'll see each other in traffic, you know, networking, and we'll go from there. Just like, you know, you reached out to me and I, you know, reached out to you. Okay,
then. So I gotta ask you this question, and I know we live, so, you know, I mean, you can answer, you don't have to, but the time in jail, what was up with that? So we heard, you know, you kind of got locked up, got in trouble. What's going on?
Yeah, I did post it on Instagram. It was a public thing or whatever. Pretty much, I don't want to get into detail about it because I'm still, you know, dealing with the case or whatever. But just know that it was just a minor mistake for a major comeback. That's all I can tell you. Okay. I'm still here, so obviously it's not that bad. And God has favored his angel.
So you go to jail and everybody looking at you like, you know, this pretty big girl, what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, hey, sometimes you just live and you learn. Like I said, minor mistakes for major comebacks.
Now, outside of, you know, what happened, what was your experience like inside there, or did you spend any time in there?
I did. Jail, prison is not for anybody. I mean, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. It's definitely a learning experience, and I can honestly say, like, you just, I wouldn't do that shit again. Fuck no. Like, hell no.
Yeah, like, not me, man. Yeah, I can't be
like, it was cold. The floors were cold. I was on the floor. I had 2 roommates, you know, being told what to do, depending on other people outside in the free world to, like, give you money to put on your books. I mean, true enough, you know, one thing I will say this, you go by whatever you do, you gotta live by it and die by it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I did get locked up, and that's what that was. Yeah. But, you know, once you experience going to prison or jail, you know if that's going to be for you, and that's definitely not the life for me. Totally not. Like, seriously. So
you telling the young girls, look, man, if you get out there ride that crap, don't do it.
Right. It's not even serious. You know, if you feel like you ain't trying to lay down for it, you know, go to jail or die about it, then don't fucking do it. Just be like, no, I'm not doing it. Period. Hell no.
So jail is like not you, man.
No, I mean, I did what I needed to do, but I definitely wasn't like, this is going to be me forever. Right. Fuck no. I'm like, I can't do this shit, no.
Well, you going to everybody looking at you?
And then, no, you don't see any guys, you know, they got it separated. Just taking a shower, seeing people, you know, looking next at you naked, just crazy shit, you know, and everybody just in there. But I will say this. If you do have a release date, the best thing you can do is make the best of it, get to know other people, because you meet so many people from different walks of life. It may be somebody in there, you know, for murder, or somebody just had a fucking ticket, you know, don't do shit. So it's like, so what are you in here for? All you got to do in jail, all you have is time. So just be productive with it. So while I was locked up for the time I talked to people, I prayed, and I just was like, you know what, God, I'm being sincere. You're going to hear my heart. And just know that I'm not going to do this shit no more. So that's what that was. Oh, no.
She like, look, man, I'm done, I promise.
You know everything. You talking to God, I'm serious, God, I'm not going to do this no more.
Put that on everything.
Right, but he knowing you for real, so he definitely has tested me, but I think he knows I'm serious. For sure.
So you stayed away from that, staying out of
Yes, I have to stay away. Of course, we are all entitled to make mistakes, but I'm not fucking with that no more.
So what effect did it have on the people around you and like your acting and, you know, your organization? Did it have any negative response?
No, not really. I feel like a lot of, well, with the case or whatever, I can't really speak on. A lot of people really didn't even know. So, you know, it didn't affect it. And I think it was just God, like, lighting some fire up under my ass. Like, if you chose this lane, this is what it's going to be for you long term. Right. So it was just like an experience, I would say. You know how just something might happen to you out the blue and you like, damn, why the fuck did this happen? And when you sit back and look at it, you're like, damn, now I understand it. So that's what it was. It was just really a minor fucking mistake. Period.
So what is the next thing people can see Miss Bunny Lou in?
The recent episode on TV One for my man. The 2 modeling gigs I can't talk about because I signed contracts, so you just gotta wait till it come out. And the hosting gig for 420, and just more shit to come out, you know.
Okay then. So what's some of them at names where people can find Miss Bunny Lou at?
You can add me on Instagram at I am Bunny Lou, IamBunnyLew.
Okay then. So you got a YouTube channel? Is it, you know?
It's Bunny Lewinsky, but I don't be on YouTube that much. But I'm definitely gonna start making my videos. I'm gonna turn up on YouTube and get paid, get that paper.
Okay then. So you're making some paper from the, you know, the acting or the modeling and shit?
Yes, of course. I have put in my work for free shit. Yes. But I'm definitely getting paid. So anything I'm doing, I'm getting a check behind it. You feel me? That's the whole purpose of it. You gotta love what you do and then get paid for it. For sure. So yeah.
Okay then. So anything outside of your career, you know, the men in your life, what's going on?
I am single, but I date, you know. I go on dates. I talk to people on the phone. I text people and shit, you know, the normal.
She like, I ain't too light skinned for it. I got it.
I'm single though, but I wouldn't mind being in a relationship if it was the right person. I need somebody that's not gonna be insecure about fucking followers on Instagram and shit like that.
I mean, well, yeah, so how do you deal with guys that, you know, like, how do you date somebody and they know they girl got a giant, but everybody trying to holler at her every day, so it's like...
I mean, if they can't handle it, I just dump their ass, you know. But I mean, it's about the man, you know. Yeah. And I feel like if you know what it's about, like why I'm doing it, then you shouldn't even be tripping, you know. But if you were my man and I felt like, you know, this would be serious, I probably would, you know, change it up a bit, you know. Still be sexy, but respect my man, because I do believe in treating a man like a king. I do believe in being submissive to the right one, being faithful, and always uplifting my man. So if he felt some type of way, I would probably consider, you know, changing a little bit, but also still dedicating, you know, everything else to my followers. But I think it will elevate and grow after time, you know.
So you had your fair share of insecure guys.
Definitely, yes.
So what's some crazy stuff that you dealt with, you know, relationship-wise?
Oh my God, like my man like saying, who the fuck is that coming on your page? And remind you, it's like fucking almost 60,000 people on my page. I don't know 60,000 people. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what
right,
5,683 dudes
right,
exist.
so I don't know. And then, you know, just trying to assure him that he was important, number one, a priority. It was like I was fighting a battle, like, you know, trying to make me choose, and I shouldn't have to choose for my career with my man. So it's just all about the guy, you know, where his mind is at, you know. So that's what it is.
So do you talk to, you know, other women about, you know, abusive relationships and how they should go about them?
Abusive, like what you mean, physical, verbal, like all?
Just well, that, and also just if you got a career and how to balance it, you know.
I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you know, me elevating to where I want to be, I can definitely see the transition and how fame and this lifestyle in the industry as far as entertainment, like being a producer, a actress, a dancer, whatever you want to do if you're in the limelight, like a celebrity or whatever, and you're making money, it can get to you. Like, look at Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, I'm just naming some greats, you know what I'm saying, and several other people that, you know, deal with shit, like Kalani, you know, have you ever heard of her?
No, I don't know.
Well, Kalani, the singer, she talked about, you know, dealing with shit like this lifestyle can really like fuck with you, but you gotta be strong. I mean, just know that if you in the right mindset and the good energy around you, you can deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Okay,
then. So I gotta ask you this question because you are a lady in the industry and you coming up, and a lot of people looking at celebrities like, you know, like they're not normal people. Right. So in this sense, let's say we're dealing with the R. Kelly situation and the interview that he came out with. Yeah. And he has his case. You know, he's gonna say his side, but his main thing was he wanted to see his kids. Okay. Now, if you are in a female's shoes, now I don't know if you blame him or not. I don't know if you believe him or not. Do you feel as a woman, if a man is on trial for rape or whatever they saying he did, he should still be allowed to see his kids?
Yes, I do. I believe that, you know, you're innocent until you're proven guilty. Okay, no problem. I believe, you shouldn't, you know, be away from your kids, you know. And just to touch on that story just a little bit, excuse me, those parents, you know, had to sign to R. Kelly for the daughters to go there. So I kind of feel like, I don't know. I just feel like looking at. Did you see the stuff on Lifetime?
I definitely saw it. I saw it.
I just kind of feel like, you know, everybody should be accountable. Let's just say this. You know, R. Kelly talks about and what he sings about, you know, his history. And if you're going to sign off your child for some money, I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in between, but I'm not going to say he did it. And I'm not going to say the girls are lying. I mean, we just have to see.
I mean, well, as a woman, and like you said, you got your organization going on and stuff like this, and you talk to these different young girls, dealing with the situation, it's like, you know, can't nobody make you stay with the dude. So it's kind of like...
Exactly. It's almost like, hypothetically speaking, if I had a daughter and she was like, oh, R. Kelly came to me, he wants to have my career. Because all those parents said that he was going to help them, like, because they was either singers or whatever.
But not live with them.
You know. But I mean, I guess in the contract, you know, that's probably what it was. We don't know. You know, it's always three sides of the story.
But if you the mom, are you letting your child stay there?
I wouldn't do it. No. I wouldn't. I mean, I think R. Kelly is talented. You could not take that away from him. Like, come on now. You know, we fuck
it is the R. Kelly.
But I personally just wouldn't let my daughter do it, you know. Nah.
I mean, me personally, I don't feel like he had enough power over them where their parents couldn't come get their child.
Right. I just feel like it was
bogus.
Just...
Yeah, that's bogus.
True. So I'm going to agree with you on that one. Yeah. I just wouldn't let my daughter go if I had one.
Okay, so like, you know, if R. Kelly looking at Bunny Lou, like, okay, I want to date her and, you know, talk to her woo-woo. Mm-hmm. And... do you believe women could actually be, I wouldn't say hypnotized, but crazy in love where they neglecting everybody else and wanting to stay with him? And
I mean, unfortunately, yeah. You know, sometimes you can just be blinded by wanting to be in love and, you know, I guess lack of confidence, low self-esteem. I mean, you know, it's certain females that probably...
But it's not against the law, though. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. So it's like... I don't feel like he should be in jail for it. I mean, that's their fault. They chose to be there. You know,
right?
The case
it's a choice,
it's
exactly.
Not all, you know.
So I mean, I don't know. I just feel like we should just pray for him and the families, and you know, whatever's the truth, it'll come out eventually.
Right.
You know, so that's what I hope for. I hope everybody the best. You know, you don't want to be in jail, and I mean, he does have, you know, his whole like career on the line.
Right.
So I mean, hey, let's just hope they all fight through it the right way.
So do you move differently looking at that situation when it's time to work with celebrities or other guys that you know have power and money?
I always try to move differently. Like prime example, if somebody hits me up in my DM, like the producer guy, the one that got the movie for, the one I was in the movie with, it took me 2 years to link up with him. So I think you should just always be precautious, especially with online being so super easy
social media.
Yeah, like social media is so easy to get on right now. So just be precautious, you know, with anybody. Like if Future was to DM me, I would definitely be excited. Just use an example. But I would definitely be precautious in everything I would do. You know, just got to take those steps. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, never sell yourself short. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, just don't sell yourself short. No, not for no fame.
That's right. That's real. Yeah. So Miss Bunny Lou coming out with something new movie. Can we expect something like that?
Yeah, I'm linking up with Bill and TV soon. I'm supposed to be going to Pennsylvania, and we're supposed to work on his movie that he got coming out. So hopefully that'll be coming out soon, sometime this year.
Okay. Yeah. So we staying tuned. We staying locked at it.
Yes.
So that's what's word, man. You going out to these modeling gigs? Anything else outside of, you know, hosting and modeling that you do?
Pretty much I'm going to jump into real estate. And again, I got the hair collection coming out. You know, my best friend Taser was super bad. So just look out for that.
Okay, then. Can I get a new house or something?
Of course, you can do whatever you like.
I mean, for free, though.
For free? No, discount.
I mean, you be the owner. You got like 15 houses. Let me spend the night.
We going to work it out. We going to talk about it off camera.
All right, cool. I need a 7-room mansion.
I got you.
Say less. Y'all already heard the first here, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Live from the real MarkB show, live from Memphis, Tennessee.
Yes.
Miss Bunny Lou in the building. Me. Y'all already know what it is, man. Go ahead and tell them folks what's your favorite show out there.
My favorite show? Family Guy. I'm just talking. The real MarkB show. I'm just talking with you.
I like Family Guy though.
Right, exactly. I like you gotta
be
comical. But no, the real MarkB show is my favorite show. Check them out.
That's what's real, man. Y'all heard what she said, man. We out of here.